Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. It's gotten to be a while again, although it certainly hasn't been the months or weeks or however long the last hiatus was. I was thinking about it. I mean, we're going to be running around the Vegas Strip for the next few episodes, so it's not too exciting, but we got to do it at some point, and I'm actually kind of feeling up for it tonight. So, let's do some Fallout, make some progress on our main project. If memory serves, we left off just outside the Ultra-Luxe. We can go drink some nice clean water straight out of the fountain here. Hey, Nyron. Not too much. 13 months. Wow. Just, wow. I can hardly even believe I've been streaming that long. Thank you so much, Lone Wonder. Thank you for always tuning in. You're basically my most reliable viewer, which I really appreciate. I appreciate, although you really haven't had to wield your mod powers, I appreciate you being my moderator, and obviously I appreciate the subscription. Thanks, my friend. It's great to have you here. All right, let's head in. The Ultra-Luxe ground floor. We'll keep our holdout weapons as usual.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
White glove greeter. Sneak 50, keep holdout weapons. Sure, here you go.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay.
White glove greeter. Where did you take my weapons?
They'll be handled with the utmost security in our bank.
Goodbye.
Pleasure speaking to you.
All right. First thing, as usual, when we enter a new casino area, we'll check things out, make sure people are generic, steal what useful stuff we can. We got white gloves and gamblers. They're generic, and much like the other areas, we really don't want to mess with them. Even if we're undetected, it will set off the entire faction, which is not something we want to do. We want to make friends with all of them if we can. That's the door out to the strip. Okay, so that's everything on that upper level. Let's check down here. We got ashtrays. Here is an empty bottle.
Hello.
A couple more.
Hey.
An empty bottle and a sunset sarsaparilla. We'll take those. There's an empty whiskey bottle. We'll take that. Take the ciggies. And then we just have the main bar. Gunderson hired hand. Well, we heard about this guy in the last episode from, what's his name, Phoebus. Ashtray. I do want that empty whiskey bottle.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
And then that just leaves inside the bar.
I hear the great cons got massacred again. No survivors this time, though.
That's just not even true. Why do people keep saying that? Oh, good. Clipping errors. That's not peak New Vegas. That's pretty basic New Vegas, but still funny to see. Okay. I'm satisfied the bar's looted out. It's really the only person we need to talk to is probably
NCR took back
Heck
Nelson.
Gunderson.
Maybe they can win this war after all.
First, I need to get some chips and do my gambling. Cashier's probably out here. Yeah, there they are. do that in a minute. I guess we'll loot the rest of this area first. As before, don't fuck around with restricted areas yet. The door to the Gourmand at the Ultra-Luxe. Door to the Ultra-Luxe bathhouse. Oops. We got caught stealing a pencil. That was enough to make us shunned. Who saw me anyway? I don't know. I'm taking that pencil, god damn it. There's Mortimer. We'll talk to him in a bit. He's actually pretty significant.
Morning.
Elevator to the penthouse. There's Chauncey. In behind Mortimer. Stuff we want. Let's look over at this side.
Hello.
Just a couple more coffee mugs. And finally, White Glove members only section. And the Ultra-Luxe hotel rooms. Alright, now let's get our chips and get our gambling done.
Humbly at your service.
I'd like to exchange caps for chips.
How many chips would you like?
1,000.
Here's your chips. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Goodbye.
A pleasure doing business.
Alright, so we've got our Ultra-Luxe chips. Gonna need to play some blackjack, but first I need to find a dealer, and I need to pull up the reward thresholds so I know when to pause and get goodies. Just a moment. Well, the quest in here is very, very difficult to get right. There they are. First reward is at $37.50. Yeah, we make a lot of money here. The dealer must draw to 16 and stand on all 17s. Alright, bet the max. We got 20. Oh yes, thank you for that, Nyron. Always have to move shit around, don't I? Boop. There we go. Okay. 20 will stay. Ooh, I'm thirsty. That was a good Sprite. 16, I'll hit. 20, I'll stay. 10, I'll hit. 20, will stay. I feel lucky as I win 200 chips. Stay on a 20. 16, I'll hit. It's risky, but I got 21. Blackjack. 20. Ooh, let's split it. Stay on that one. Hit this one. Ooh, damn. Busted one, won the other. So I broke even. It's alright. Another blackjack. Take that. 11, double down. Yeah, but it's not hiding anything. And if I moved it to the right, it would. Let's split those 10s. 18 and 20. I'll stay on everything. Yes. 10. Let's hit it. 20. I'll stay. Blackjack. 7. 10. 20. 13. 19. I'll move it over. Double down on 11. Yeah, baby. I'll move that over too. I guess the only thing it really gets in the way of is this menu when I'm on pause. And I don't have occasion to pause that often. Not anymore. All right. 15. Let's hit. Excellent. All right, we're going to get our first reward now, so let's exit. Here he comes.
I must say, fortune seems to be with you of late. Please, enjoy this. Compliments of the White Glove Society.
Atomic cocktail. All right, so next one is going to be at 7,500. Go ahead and bet the max. 14, I'll hit. Well, damn. Blackjack will make up for that quickly. Excuse me. 17. Oof, I'll stay. 13, I'll hit. 18, stay. I got really lucky on that first streak. Evening out a little bit now. 11, double down. No! Hit that. Is that a soft 19? I'll stay. $19. Good lord, game. Soft 18, I'll hit. Perfect. Soft 20, we'll stay. All right, come on now. 12, hit me. 20, stay. 11, double down. Oh, what is with these 15s on double downs? Ah! Hitting me with 4s and shit. Is that a soft 16? I'll hit. Okay. Now we're at a hard 15. I'll hit. 20. Petey, it has been a while. How are you? Hi, cousins. I just have high luck. That's all. I'll split. Hit the 9. 16. I'll hit. 19. I'll stay. Now this is a 7. I'll hit. It's a soft 18. I'll hit. Soft 20. I'll stay. There we go. Yeah, cousins, I just have high luck. That's how this goes reasonably fast. That is a soft 20. Stay on that. $14, $21. What days do I stream? It's unfortunately pretty irregular because my schedule is so chaotic, but I try to do one weekend day, either Saturday or Sunday, and 2 during the week. The pretty reliable days during the week. Like, it's most commonly Monday and Thursday and Sunday, I would say, for streams. But nothing's ironclad. The best place to watch is the Discord. That is a hard 17. It's risky. I'll stay. I'll show you when I hit the next threshold. Double down on 11. That's better. And of course he gets 22. Fuck you, buddy. 12. Hit me. I think my luck is at 9. 18. I'll stay. $20. $11. Double down. Thank you. That's what's supposed to happen when you double down. There's a blackjack. Double down on 11. There we go. Yeah, eat me. All right, let's exit because we get our next reward. Wherever the dude is. Where are you, dude?
You certainly seem to be making a splash with all your success in the casino. Our executive chef prepared this delicacy for you himself. Enjoy.
Brahmin Wellington. Okay, so I'm pretty sure my special... Yeah, luck is at 9. If you're talking until I'm actually finished, that's still several episodes away, but we are more or less at the end game. We've done all but one of the expansions, and we're at the Vegas Strip. And here, I'll show you my map, because we've already explored basically the entire Mojave Wasteland at this point. Back to gambling. Bet the max. Let's go. Double down on 11. There we go. All right, it's 11,250, and then we get banned at 15,000. 20. Yeah, we've been playing this game a long time. That's why I keep taking breaks from it. I'm kind of sick of it because there's so much. But it's a great game. Don't misunderstand me. 11, double down. 19, stay. Oh well. Ooh, let's split those. 13 and 15. That's a 20. I'll hit the 15. It's a little dangerous. 17. Stay. Damn. I'll made up for it next hand. I have not yet beaten the main game, Petey. I'm at the end of it, more or less. The New Vegas Strip is where you basically start hurtling towards the end game. We've met Mr. House. He wants us to go to the tops and deal with Benny and get the platinum chip back. And we've explored most of the rest of the map, but there's still stuff to do in the main game. But no, I have not finished the main game yet. I'm just close. Stay on that 19. And by close, I probably mean like 5 or 6 episodes to do everything there is to do on the strip. 20. Come on. 18. 19. 18. Ooh, let's split them. 15 and 10. I'll hit both. 18. Stay on that. 19. I'll stay on that. Balls. Stay. Oh, I should have split those. Damn. Wasn't paying attention. 19 and 17. We'll stay. Eat me. I actually didn't mean to double down, but it worked. It worked out. 18. Ooh, soft 17 I'll hit. Hard 15 I'll hit. 20. Fuck. I get so mad every time I lose a hand. Even though on net I'm steamrolling this poor guy. Double down. 17, hard 17, I'll stay. Excellent. That's what I like to see. 18, I'll stay. All right, time for our last reward. It's a good one. Here he comes.
You are quite simply the talk of the casino right now with your astonishing play. Do stay in our bon vivant suite so you may continue to dazzle us.
Bon vivant suite key added. So now we have another home in the Ultra-Luxe. It's not as good as the place in the Lucky 38, but it's neat. We can explore it when we go upstairs. All right, let's get kicked out. That happens at 15,000. I'll hit on a soft 17. I'll stay on a soft 20. Blackjack. 13 plus 8 is 21. Excellent. 3,000 to go. Double down on 11. 10. Hit me. Stay. Blackjack. Blackjack. Less than 2,000. 19, I'll stay. It's alright. Soft 18, I'll stay. $15, hit me. Stay on a 19. Oh well. 11, double down. Yes. Double down. Yes. Double down. Yes. 800. Hit the soft 17. Perfect. Blackjack. 500. Blackjack. 200. 7 hit. 9 hit. 19 stay. And there it is. You have been banned from gambling at this casino.
This simply will not do. You must leave immediately.
What? Why?
For a while, you were the toast of the Ultra-Luxe, but you're simply not in vogue any longer. Your act has gotten stale.
All right, I'm going.
You're still welcome to dine with us, of course. We've just had quite enough of paying you to play our games.
Well, that's fair, my man. All right. So let's go cash. Let's go cash out. And then we'll get to more actual business.
Humbly at your service.
I'd like to turn in my chips.
In what currency would you like your payout? Non-caps currencies will have fractions paid out in caps.
I'll take my payout in caps.
Caps it is. Will there be anything else?
Goodbye.
A pleasure doing business.
Excellent. Okay. Now, I highly suggest you make a hard save here, because if you do even... This quest is notoriously buggy. If you do even one step incorrectly or in the wrong order, the quest will be fucked. Let's talk to Heck Gunderson.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No, I haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
So you're a rancher?
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
Why is your bodyguard allowed to have a gun?
Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened.
PD, it's good. It's very hard work and it's very busy, but it's good. You lost your son?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
What business did you have here at the hotel?
That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Did you say something about a white glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
Let me help find your son.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point.
Beyond the beef.
There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Ask around the Ultra-Luxe for information regarding Ted Gunderson's disappearance. Get Ted back to his father if he is still alive. 3 times a week, PD. Generally 2 short streams during the week and 1 longer one on weekends.
I'll be here.
Goodbye. All right. First destination is the Gourmand Restaurant. So let's head there. Now, ordinarily, I would run around and talk to everybody I could find, but the White Glove quests are so buggy, I don't want to break the correct sequence. So we will head directly to the Gourmand. First things first, I want to loot this joint. You'll notice Marjorie here has very, very high detection. You have to be careful about that. We actually want to talk to her, so I'll go ahead and do that.
Welcome to the Ultra-Luxe. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Hi, Antonomora. Do you work here?
I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultra-Luxe. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it.
Heck, Gunderson said he was here to talk business with you. What business?
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So, as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
I'm looking for someone who went missing here recently. And at this point, I'll just tell you, do not mention cannibalism in any way. We're actually going to have to skip dialogue options with her, or else it'll break the quest. I'm looking for someone who went missing here recently.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
Don't just skip that option completely. Who did you talk to about the disappearance?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
Is there any way I could talk to the investigator?
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
Completed. Inquire with Mortimer at the Ultra-Luxe about the investigator. So, we can finish out with her, just do not mention cannibalism. I'm investigating someone else, a man, and he just recently went missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
No, Petey, I don't believe you can get married in New Vegas. So we're done with Marjorie for now. Do not mention cannibalism. Goodbye.
Ta-ta.
All right. So let's loot out the restaurant to the extent we can before we head back out to the lobby, where we can now speak to Mortimer, who we saw there. The Gourmand. Okay, so there's the door to the kitchen. That's all worthwhile. I imagine everything on this shelf is going to be. Except the shot glass. You can't do anything with those. Very good. Go. Let's drink our Nuka-Colas and our sarsaparillas. Perfect. Duck down into the restaurant itself.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
I love just taking the food right off of their plates and them somehow not noticing. Stealth in this game is so beautifully, amazingly broken. All right. that's everything we can do there without entering a restricted area. So let's do what the lady said and go chat with Mortimer. He's out here in the lobby. Right over here. Again, do not talk about cannibalism.
How may I be of service, sir?
Do you have any work that needs to be done?
I do, but I need someone I know I can rely on, and I haven't heard a thing about you. Perhaps if you made more of a name for yourself around the Strip, we could talk, but not before.
All right. What can you tell me about your organization?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special.
Hey, Jake.
The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. And that's what the White Glove Society is all about.
Marjorie said you gave a free room to a private investigator.
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
Actually, I just need to speak with him. I'm on an investigation, too. I'm hoping we can help each other. Actually, I just need to speak with him.
Of course, of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Investigator's room key added. Completed. Get into the investigator's room at the Ultra-Luxe. Where did you say the investigator's room was again?
If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby.
All right. Goodbye.
Indeed.
Hey,
And now we need to go to the hotel rooms, which is also where our Bon Vivant suite is. There's the investigator's room. There's a simple open door. There's our Bon Vivant suite. Let me just deal with this main hallway first. Then the unlocked doors that apparently aren't part of any quest. There's a door to the Ultra-Luxe bathhouse. So I'm going to leave the investigator's room for last. I'm going to check everything else out first, as is my wont. And if we end up having to do an offload, you know, so be it. Nice clean water. Let's go ahead and grab a sip, because I'm sure I'm getting partially dehydrated. Here's a basic room. It's got travelers in it. Go ahead and hit the Bon Vivant suite. It's funny how I technically own the place, but everything inside here counts as stealing. But we can sleep in the beds. And it's another little source of clean water. No, I am... It's funny, I am still doing that, but inside the strip casinos, if you do it, even if nobody sees you, you aggro the entire faction that's in control of the casino, and obviously I don't want to do that. I need to keep them friendly for now. Alright. That's all the generic rooms, so now let's go to the investigator's room. Uh-oh. Jay Barnes. He's got a matchbook. And somebody wants a piece. So we got attacked by 2 white gloves. If we look at the quest, it now says, meet with the investigator's contact in the Ultra-Luxe steam room at 4 p.m. So the matchbook says, the following is scrawled across the back of the matchbook. Steam room, 4 p.m. Too bad we can't take his sweet coat. I know, I was thinking the same thing. Look how awesome that is. All right. That's it for that. What time is it? Oh, it's 3:17. That's perfect. Let's head to the bathhouse. Try and loot it real fast. It's a little bit hard to see. Oh, I didn't really want the drink, but that's all right. Everybody's just chilling. There's the door back to the casino floor. Thankfully, there's nothing out in the water, so you don't need to worry about that. You do have sarsaparilla crates. Alright. That's going to encumber me, but I bet I can get unencumbered again. If I drink all this stuff. Oh, yes. Very much so. I can even get another hit of clean water too. I'm level 50, PD. I am at the level cap. The with DLC level cap. I should clarify. All right. So we've cleared the main area. The steam room is over here. And here's the contact. Chauncey. Remember I said not to talk to him either until he shows up here? Here you go.
Who are you?
Completed. Meet with the investigator's contact in the Ultra-Luxe steam room at 4 p.m. Just someone who found a matchbook.
Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to?
He's dead.
Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
Who are you afraid of?
Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
So is Mortimer behind the disappearances?
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate.
What were you supposed to discuss here?
The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her.
How do you know what happened to the girl?
Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back. Started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say.
What about Ted Gunderson?
He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy.
Where are they keeping Ted?
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them will stop trusting me.
Find a
But
way
you
to
can
gain
bet
access.
They're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Anything you can do to help me?
I could sponsor you as an honorary member, but I don't know that you've achieved the level of status that would gain the Society's approval. Perhaps if you were to gain some more notoriety on the Strip, we could get you in. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get him out.
Any suggestions on how to get Ted out?
Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do. Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere.
Yes, Jake, he does. Optional. Get rid of Philippe and cook for the banquet using his recipe for human flesh. Optional. Drug the wine at the White Glove Society banquet. Ted's father is a wealthy man. With his resources, this should be easy to stop.
That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip.
Wouldn't they punish Mortimer for the deception?
They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the Society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo.
Okay. Goodbye.
Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear
Find
something?
a sponsor to help you
Were
join
you
the White
followed?
Glove Society. Assassin. There we go. Take Chauncey's formal wear. Just take them his ammo. I don't need anything else. Okay. Now, I actually, I forgot I need something. But I want to go back to the two guys who attacked me in the investigator's room, because I need one of their masks. White Glove Society mask. White Glove Society attire. Yeah, we want that, not the formal wear. My mistake. So now we want to go back to the Gourmand, wearing the mask. Faction armor. You have equipped faction armor. Faction armor disguises you as a member of that faction. Members of that faction now consider you a friend, while enemies of that faction will attack you on sight, regardless of your personal faction relation with them. Any reputation changes that occur while wearing faction armor still affect your character. Security personnel, such as guards and watchdogs, will see through your disguise and alert anyone nearby, so watch out. You are now dressed as a member of the White Glove Society. Indeed I am. We need to go back to the Gourmand now. Although, I actually think the first thing I need to do is make a trip out to the sink to offload. So I'm very near... You probably noticed I'm very nearly at my carry weight. And actually, I bet that getting my weapons back will put me above it. Yep. That's okay. We can drop Christine's rifle here. Pick it up when we come back. We need to fast travel outside. Freeside's north gate is easiest. And use our transportal ponder to get back to the sink. Alright, what's up, Muggy? Let's process everything. Refresh our well-rested bonus. I don't know why I bother, it doesn't even matter. What I'm actually doing is subtracting out my need to sleep. Old World Blues was fun. Such a good DLC. Mobius. Alright, ammo. Ammo and grenades, if I have any, go in here. Don't have anything unique. I think most of what I'm toting is craftable stuff. I also have a boatload of empty bottles. Fill our empty bottles, drink. Morellis, I like Lonesome Road. I think that, I don't think it's as good as Old World Blues. And I think Ulysses himself was sadly a little bit disappointing. I'll keep the Brahmin Wellington. That's fucking great. Food minus 300 hunger when I eat it. There's a Nuka-Cola. I'll want to drink that. Keep 2 purified waters on me, just in case. Although I've got pretty ready access to clean water in most of the places I'll be going, at least up until Lonesome Road. Let's see. Nothing to drop there, so...
Will sir be staying for any...
Repair my shit.
Will sir be staying for any...
My next big project after New Vegas is going to be the Baldur's Gate trilogy, 1, 2, and Throne of Ball. Which I am really looking forward to, since all signs point to Larian Studios, the makers of the brilliant Divinity games, announcing that they have acquired the license and are going to be making Baldur's Gate 3 when E3 rolls around. Like I said, I cannot begin to tell you how hyped I am for that. Yes. The BG1 expansion. Jacqueline Hyde, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Always nice to see new folks around here. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Baldur's Gate 1 expansion. Are you talking about Tales of the Sword Coast, or are you talking about the Beamdog one, Siege of Dragonspear? Because I have not played Siege of Dragonspear. I have heard people were underwhelmed by it, and I'm better off sticking with the original trilogy. I'll probably discuss that with you guys at some length in the Discord when that rolls around, but what I've heard is it's a mixed bag to do enhanced versus normal, because the quality of life improvements that Beamdog put into the enhanced edition are really, really worthwhile and awesome, but their original content, meaning like the new characters and the areas that they've created themselves and the quests that they wrote, I've heard are just extremely subpar. With the exception of, what's his name? Dorn. People like Dorn. Oh yes, Nyron, I will definitely be cleaning up the backlog. Yes, Morellis, I did. I absolutely did. I was pretty stoked. Magazine vending machine. Oh, I missed those. Free magazines. Nice. And get another drink. I'm sure we're dehydrated after all that fast travel. Tales of the Sword Coast. Yes, I will definitely be playing Tales of the Sword Coast. I friggin' love Durlag's Tower.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you?
Sneak 50. Gotta keep my holdout weapons. Shit's turned violent in here. Well, I'm glad to hear that. If you enjoy what we do around here, please also join the Discord. Talk with me about future projects and that sort of thing. Criticize my alcohol habit. Oh, Nyron, I will definitely try it out. Don't worry about that. It'll happen. It's like you said, we gotta clear the backlog before we start playing new stuff. Alright. Now, sneak into the kitchen. Nice and quiet. Okay. Completed. Find a way to gain access to the members-only section of the Gourmand. There's some shit going on here. Look at that. No, but that's just cattle meat. They're cooking what they should be cooking. I rather like the style in which they're doing it, I must say. Infected Brahmin meat. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't really want that knife. Put that down. What does infected Brahmin meat do, I wonder? Oh, it's not even an item we can actually consume. Yeah, there it is. It's a quest item. I guess that actually makes sense. Some over here, too. Elevator to Ultra-Luxe kitchen. Alright. Yummy. Oh, I missed some stuff. This is how you would cook if you had access to alternate tech. Yeah, the fact that the infected Brahmin meat weighs 5 pounds says something really fishy about it. Okay, so I guess the elevator just takes us down here. Got a dude patrolling. Let's look around. We got tin cans, which I don't need. I do want that stuff. I'll want to drink that Sunset Sarsaparilla. Inaccessible door. You are still dressed as a member of the White Glove Society. Well, I certainly hope so. That's kind of the idea. So this appears to be a wine cellar of sorts. Grab all the wine. Why I'm losing karma for this is beyond me, but whatever. You judge my behavior however you like, game. Examine wine. These wines are set up to be taken by servers out to the banquet. Medicine of 25 or higher and medics required to drug the wine. Do nothing for now. We can spike the wine with a sedative. I did not want that shot glass. Let's try this restroom door first. Kitchen is huge. I forgot just how big the kitchen actually is. It's like a little mini dungeon. Take everything that's useful. Quaff the sarsaparilla. The Baldur's Gate games are freaking fantastic, Petey. Somebody else who's played them besides me, tell him they're great. I would say prior to the release of Morrowind, they were my all-time favorite PC RPGs. Pilot Light, Strange Meat Pie. Well, that just doesn't sound good. We all remember what Strange Meat is from Fallout 3 when we got to Andale. Alright. I believe that's Philippe. There's another staircase and another elevator. Before we mess with Philippe, let's see about the rest of the kitchen. White Glove members only section. Alright. Back downstairs. Iguana bits are human meat as well. I don't think they are. I think they're they do use the same model, but They aren't the same thing, I don't think. I think they're actually cooked iguana. Shit, I'm gonna have to offload again. Before I do any messing with Philippe or anybody else. That's alright, though. That's what happens when you're thorough. Let's just skirt around this guy. Let him walk by so we don't have to deal with him. Come on, bucko. Go up the stairs. Back out. Yes, yes, yes. Pick up our gun and my shovel when I get back. It's so strange to me that even though we can fast travel from here, we can't use the transportal ponder. We have to get completely outdoors for that. Ooh. Something's happening somewhere. I don't think I care. I don't know, Petey. It might be, but I'd have to cut in and out either way. And I don't know. I like to do my looting in real time. I think speed-wise it would end up being about the same, because I'd still have to bounce back and forth every time. I don't actually know, though. I haven't done the work to time it out. Did I find any ammo? I don't think I did. No. Oops, I want that boxing times. We'll sell that. Oh, come on.
Will Sir be staying for any
Let's see, shouldn't need to repair anything because I haven't had any further combat. Excellent. Back to work. So you can get faction reputation. I think this is an appropriate time to mention it. You can get faction reputation with all 3 of the Strip tribes, as well as with the Strip itself. So you get separate reputations with, I believe, I know you get rep with just the White Glove Society. I think you get rep, I also believe you can get rep with the Omertas and with the chairman. And it's separate than your reputation with the Strip as a whole. Is Bethesda doing one? I'm really, really hoping we get some details on Starfield from them. I'm excited about them doing a new IP.
Beg your pardon, but could I... My deep...
Alright. So we still get to keep our superheated Saturnite fist, because somehow the bright orange thing that's bigger than a forearm is a holdout weapon. I'm sure we'll see more about the Final Fantasy VII Remake. The teaser said so. I really want to see something about Starfield from Bethesda. I really want to see something about Baldur's Gate 3 from Larian. And I'm hoping that Capcom keeps on rolling and reveals a Resident Evil... Well, people want a Resident Evil 3 remake. I would honestly be more excited about Resident Evil 8 at this point, considering how good 7 was. But I would obviously be plenty happy with either. So now we just need to make our way to Mortimer's room. The actual kitchen, I believe. Let's make sure we won't be bothered. Let's finish looting. Oh, maybe. Requires key. Freezer access terminal has a very easy lock. I'd better watch, or I'm gonna hit my carry weight again. It's a very crowded kitchen. Crunchy mutt fruit. That one's empty. That one's empty. That one's not. That one's not. Okay, but the rest of these look like they're going to be pretty straightforward, thankfully. Well, we cleared the pantry. Pantry access terminal. Goodness gracious. How is my carry weight? I am going to have to do another offload just to clear the fucking kitchen. That's crazy. $37. Yep. Okay. Well, Mortimer, I will be back for you. Not Mortimer, Philippe. I wonder if I can just zip past this guy. I wonder if my stealth is that good. Ha! It is. Oh, yeah, Ted is almost definitely locked in the freezer, yes. I don't quite remember with certainty, but I'm 99%. Yeah, that's where he is. We'll find out for sure. Soon enough.
Evening.
Anyway, how was everyone's weekend? I don't think I've even asked. Usually means I walked into something. Oh well. Headset is dying? I don't think so. Oh, your headset. I was like, I don't think anything's wrong with my headset. Thanks for clarifying. Oh shit. Where's my shovel? What happened to my fucking shovel? Can't have that. We're gonna have to load the autosave. Try again. No clipping error this time, please. Thank you. Now I need food and water. Let's chow down on our let's have our drinks. And our Brahmin Wellington. That should solve my carry weight oh shoot, I forgot. Gotta fast travel out first. I keep forgetting that nonsense. A headphone microphone combo is pretty decent. As opposed to what? As opposed to a straight up headset like this. No materials. I'm sure I don't have any ammo. Where's Muggy? Where'd you go, Muggy? There he is. Alright. More stuff. Oh, and now I do have some ammo. Forgot Muggy gives me ammo for my energy weapons. Stash that. Fill the bottles and drink. Put the food away. I'll keep a grilled mantis on board. That's good for the next time I do get hungry. Excellent.
Will sir be staying for any
I don't think I actually had anything to sell him, did I? Nope. Huh. I guess that's not a quest item. It wouldn't let me sell it if it was. Alright. Back to it again. This time we're actually going to advance, I promise. The soldiers, all excited about the strippers. I wondered why I was moving slower. It's because I'm not in my light armor with the white glove clothes on. I was like, I'm definitely moving slower than I'm used to. What's up with that?
Beg your pardon, but
Keep your holdout weapons. Alright. This should be the last time. I can cook at that stove, which I'm sure I'll be doing pretty shortly. Recipes, Brahmin Wellington. Alright, let's talk to him.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
Note added, recipes, Brahmin Wellington. Who do you think you are talking to me that way?
Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm the fucking god of New Vegas Brahmin fusion cuisine, that's who. No, that doesn't even give me the credit I deserve. I fucking invented edible food. Do you like eating? Good. You owe me your entire goddamn garbage existence.
I think you may have me confused with someone else.
Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
Medicine 55. Your predisposition towards anger suggests unresolved issues in your past.
What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it. Not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough.
Medicine. You may be projecting. Tell me more about your parents.
Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone.
What about the banquet?
Forget about the fucking banquet. You know what? You can do it. You be the star chef. Take my recipes. It won't fill the hole, though. Just remember that. You'll always feel empty.
Note added, Philippe's recipes. And we got the Ultra-Luxe freezer key to boot. Alright, so let's look at our notes. Recipes, Brahmin Wellington. This recipe allows you to make Brahmin Wellington. Philippe's recipes. This is a stack of handwritten recipes, obviously experimental, with many sections crossed out and notes scribbled in the margins. The one that seems to have gone through the most revision is called Sweet Veal. However, the notes indicate a desire to make it taste not like veal, but human flesh. Alright, so... Everything necessary to cook a meal is here at your disposal as long as Philippe isn't there to stop you. Survival of 75 or higher, required to improvise a meal using no recipe. Intelligence of 6 or higher, and a recipe required to cook following the recipe. Intelligence, cook imitation human flesh using recipe. Optional, use the intercom to call in the head waiter.
How may I assist?
Time to serve the meal.
But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait until 7 when the dinner guests arrive. I'll be ready when you need me.
Okay. It's 2:39 a.m., so that's a long wait. This is 2 p.m., 3:39, 4:39, 5:39, 6:39, and then we'll wait it out till it's actually 7. Dehydration level is increased. That's no problem. It's clean water fucking everywhere. $6.52. Wait just a hair longer. 6:56. A hair longer still. Ha! 6:59, of course. Alright, 7:01. Let's call the head waiter.
How may I assist?
Time to serve the meal.
At once.
Once he's gone... Ooh, I think I missed that first aid box. We're going to unlock the freezer. And sure enough, here's Ted. Let's get everything else out of here.
Keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over...
Uh-huh.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Calm down. I've come to get you out of here.
My daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
Lie. I don't know who did this. That's important because we don't want to piss off the mainline white gloves. I don't know who did this.
All right, fine. I'm right behind you.
Optional. Bring Ted to the members-only section to expose Mortimer at the end of his banquet speech. All right. So now we want to head up to the members-only area, which is up these stairs. Then we can expose Mortimer by waiting till the end of his speech.
I know I'm not the scheduled speaker, but I have a few words, if I may. There was a time not so long ago when we were bound together, not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. Little did we know is a meat sweeter than the most corn-fed flesh. Most of you taste it. All coveted it. Among us, it is a crime to discuss a return to the old ways that unified our people. Tonight, that all changes. The taboo ends. Let me finish, Marjorie. You don't know it yet, but you are all now guilty of a greater crime. One that ordinarily faces the harshest of punishments. But also a renewed discussion. For our society to be truly elite, we must dine on the most delicious, the most exclusive food known to us. And tonight, for the first time as a society, you are sampling that very dish, the meat we are forbidden to taste, the way it was meant to be eaten. Fellow members of the White Glove Society, bon appetit.
Now we expose him.
What the... Who is this trespasser?
Bad news, Mortimer. No one's eating the boy you kidnapped tonight.
What are you... Why is he there? Who are we eating right now?
Sorry, Mortimer. Secret recipe. It isn't human, though. I can tell you that.
No! These are lies. I never kidnapped anyone. And even if I did, there's no harm done. He's alive, after all.
Too late, Mortimer. You already said too much.
You're all hypocrites. How can you claim to be connoisseurs yet deny yourselves the greatest of all meats? I am ashamed to have once called everyone here family. This isn't over, though. I'll begin anew. The White Glove Society will never achieve the greatness of my new order. You'll all hear from me again.
We can take him out. And we should. Now we can finish the quest by talking to Marjorie.
Salutations.
Oh my. How unfortunate. And in front of all these people, too. He always was a bit of a pill, Mortimer. He was so pouty when I decided to ban eating people. And now this. I should have paid more attention to the warning signs. Can you imagine what people would have said? Why, it would have been a complete scandal if it weren't for you.
White Glove Society fame gained. Now I think we can discuss it. The White Glove Society used to eat human flesh.
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
I want to join the White Glove Society. I was told I'd need a sponsor.
Why, yes, of course. The White Glove Society is the most exclusive club in all of New Vegas. Perhaps the entire world. It's only natural that you'd need a sponsor from within the club who can vouch for your good name. Originally, we didn't allow anyone else in, you see. Founding members only. We thought exclusivity would make us the envy of everyone who's anyone. And it has. But then I had the idea to allow honorary members. Lower in status, naturally, but it just makes people want to be us even more. And the right people could certainly do wonders for our image. Celebrities, philanthropists, we want only the very best. I'm afraid you are a relative unknown. Certainly not the caliber of person we would consider for such an honor.
Huh.
Not yet, anyway. If you had more notoriety or clout here on the Strip, things would be different. People need to have heard of you, and you must be well thought of.
Would you be willing to sponsor me as an honorary member now?
The answer is still no, I fear. You need to be the talk of the town, really. Think big. Your name should be on everyone's lips. Come back then, and we shall welcome you with open arms.
Goodbye.
Ta-ta.
Idolized. Renowned for your extensive support and goodwill, you are idolized by the community, White Glove Society. All right. So I don't think we need to take anything on the table, which is nice. Let's head over here to the back. It's books and empty boxes. 212 of 240. It's close, but I think we're going to manage. Okay, here's that last room. I need to check this one. Empty desks. Wardrobe, but nothing I need inside. Sarsaparilla crates. Empty desks. So what's left? Get Ted back to his father if he's still alive. Oh, and it looks like we have to backtrack. We can't go back to the casino floor. We're gonna have to go the long way through. Ain't that good? Ain't life grand? It's alright though. We shall make do. Try and bring Ted this way. We can bypass Homeboy here. Or not. There we go. Back out to the casino floor. That's a good point, Nyron. Switch back to our good stuff. I actually don't even need to carry that with me or do anything with it. We will want to try and loot the cashier's area. We'll see if we can. First, let's deliver Ted back to Heck. Remember not to rat out the White Gloves, because it wasn't actually them anyway, it was Mortimer.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Talk to Heck
Quit your
Gunderson.
hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
I don't know who took him, I just found him.
Confound it. I just don't know how I'm supposed to sleep knowing whoever done this got away. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are.
There we go.
Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
We're accepted on the Strip. Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature.
You done right.
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown
All
everyone
right.
that these are our new territories.
We are now done here at the Ultra-Luxe. And if I loot out this room, we should never have to come back, which is nice. It's what we want. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, that's where they keep our weapons. Don't need to mess with that. We can just get them back when we leave. We will want to pick open this floor safe, though. Alright. Let's drink the stuff. Be done forever with the Ultra-Luxe. And then we'll offload, and I will end the stream at that point, leaving the tops for the next episode.
How do you fare?
Excellent. Very good. Come on. Let me out. Let me out. Game, what are you doing? How many casinos are there? There are 3 on the Strip. Come on, what the fuck is going on? Hold on. Something's fucking breaking on me. I'm gonna do a hard save too, since we got Beyond the Beef to complete successfully. Exactly the way I wanted it. Alright, come on now. There you go. Alright. PD, on the Strip itself, there are 3. Gamora, which I haven't done the related quest yet, because I don't have access to it yet, but I've looted the public areas that I've been banned from gambling. There's the Ultra-Luxe, which we just completely cleared, did the quest, and looted it fully. And then there's the Tops, which we will need to gamble in, and we also... the Tops doesn't have a separate quest. The Tops is where the main quest continues. It's where we can confront Benny, who shot us in the intro cutscene, and theoretically get back Mr. House's platinum chip. Quit whining about dehydration and get a drink. I haven't been to the Tops yet. We're going to do that next episode. But I have, like I said, I've been to Gamora for gambling and looting. I have not done the quest yet. And I haven't been to the Tops at all. Ugh.
Will Sir be staying for any...
Alright, let's get my gear repaired. The next New Vegas stream, no, it won't be on a weekend. It's actually pretty unusual for me to stream New Vegas on a weekend. It's when I ordinarily do side projects, but the next New Vegas stream will probably be I want to say it'll be tomorrow evening. Around 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Alright. All's well. Yes, all's well. Let's head to the strip again. I hope that I'm getting whatever fuckery is going on with the Hit-Boy fast travel is becoming more frequent. There we go. To the strip north gate. I'll roll up to the Tops entrance. And that is where we will leave tonight's episode. The Ultra-Luxe took nearly 2 hours.
Sure, later.
Alright. Oh yeah, who's this guy? Keeps yapping. Billy Knight. I haven't spoken to him yet.
Hey, come on, pal. I'm trying to put on a show here. You're welcome.
I just have a few questions.
All right, then make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here.
Who are you?
The name's Knight. Billy Knight. And this here's what a lifelong career in comedy will get you. Oi.
But we're standing on a street corner in the middle of nowhere.
That's exactly my point, kid. Exactly my point!
How long have you been doing comedy?
If you believe my mother since she first laid eyes on me. First thing she said was, boy, that's a funny-looking kid. I guess I got a face only a mother could love, because no one else would give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me. See, I can never tell when it's lunchtime.
So you're looking for your big break?
Break's better than a shot. Less chance of lead poisoning. Hey, if you know any gigs hiring, I'll work cheap. Real cheap. I'll take peanuts. I'll take the shells.
All right, goodbye.
Sure, later.
I just missed this guy on my first pass. Okay, this is the Tops. This is where Benny is. The jerk who shot us in the head at the very start of the game. And who's this guy? Tops promoter.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our...
All right. We're going to save right here, and that is going to be the end of today's episode. To those of you who joined me live on Twitch, thank you so much for being here. If you're new and you enjoyed what you saw, I hope you will hit the follow button so you can see every time we go live in the future. If you're watching later on YouTube, first, if you enjoyed the content, please like the video. And second, I know I stream somewhat irregularly. It's just a function of having a difficult job and being a working professional. But if you subscribe to the channel, all of my content eventually makes its way over to YouTube, so if you subscribe, you won't miss anything there. And finally, regardless of the platform you're on, I hope you will join the Discord server. The link to do so is in the Twitch channel description and or the YouTube video description. The Discord is where we discuss the games you'd like to see me play, it's where I make channel announcements, and it's where there's just a fun community of video game loving shitposters. So it's tentative at the moment. Watch the Discord for confirmation, but I am tentatively planning on streaming more Fallout tomorrow evening, and I hope to see you all then. Good night.